The #1 problem gain chasers face is locking in with their diet. And I'll be honest, hitting a calorie and protein goal consistently is way harder than hitting the gym consistently. But I found the hack. When I first started working out, I never really watched any fitness related stuff. So I was pretty much in the dark for the first 2 years of my journey. Like, yeah, I'd hear the occasional, "Listen here, you skinny bitch, if you want to put some fucking muscle on, you gotta put some food into that tiny ass stomach of yours. Bitch." But I wouldn't listen. See, it was deeply engraved into my brain that in order to get big, you just had to lift weights consistently. But as me and you both know, that's only like 30% of the work. See, I thought I only had to worry about lifting because that's all that I seen online and in person. Before I started working out, I would see my brothers working out, and they got huge. Or at least that's what my 10-year-old self would think. And since I only ever paid attention to them working out and not ever to their eating habits, I was wired to believe that I only had to worry about the working out aspect and not the diet aspect. You can check out my whole workout journey right here inside this video. It's my whole workout journey in depth for 5 years, all condensed into like one, I think, 24-minute video. So you should totally go check that out, but let's get on with this video. Anyway, it took me 2 whole years to finally get my stubborn ass to listen to those gym bros that were yelling at me through a screen to eat more to get bigger. Now I'm the gym bro that's yelling at you to put, well, I'm not yelling at you, but I am telling you to eat more so that you could put on some more muscle. How times have changed. See, I took the eat more food thing a little bit too literally here. See, I was downing anything from 8 packs of oatmeal, 6 or 7 hot dogs, or 2K calorie smoothies every single day. I wasn't tracking calories. I wasn't tracking protein. I was just eating and praying to God that it was enough protein and calories per day. Let's go through some of the meals that I used to eat and rank them 1 through 10. Apples and cinnamon Quaker oats. I used to eat like maybe, I think 6 or 8 packs of these per day. Not the greatest thing to be relying on, because I used to eat these like every single day without fail. And I still eat these to this day, but I definitely do not rely on them anymore. I'm giving them a solid 4 out of 10 just because they're oats. 2,000 calorie smoothie. I literally just went into Google, searched up 2,000 calorie smoothie, and just used those ingredients. It didn't taste that bad, to be honest, but I definitely hated myself after drinking this. So I'm gonna give it like a 6 out of 10 just because it tasted good. 8 Eggo waffles. Huh? Do I even need to say anything? 0 out of 10. These are garbage. 4 to 6 eggs. 10 out of 10. Superfood, amazing on protein, amazing on calories. I would say these are probably the only good food that I would eat in this period of my life. I still try to hit 4 to 6 eggs every single day. These are like really good food for you. You should definitely be eating eggs. 4 to 6 hot dogs. Do I need to say anything for these ones either? Yes, they taste good, okay? They definitely do taste good. Same with the waffles, but processed pure garbage. So I'm going to have to give these a 0 out of 10 also, just because of how unhealthy they are. 5 scoops of mass gainer. This I wouldn't drink all at once. I would drink half of it in the morning and then half of it at night, and I would still hate myself, but yeah, I can't recommend this to you because it is also like super processed shit, and it's 2,000 calories, which is what I wanted. I wanted as much calories as I could possibly put into my body, but I wouldn't recommend this. It's unhealthy, and I didn't really see any gains from it. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to rank it. 2 out of 10. That was just a couple of meals that I could remember off the top of my head. I was filling myself up with mostly processed garbage so that I can hit some gains and put some more numbers on a scale. I probably took away like around 17 years of my life. I don't recommend doing any of that at all. Why don't I recommend it? Since I went from eating 1 to 3 mid-sized meals a day to 5 to 6 massive portions per day, I hated everything. Everything. I wanted to puke at the end of every single meal. I wasn't eating healthy, so my emotions and my mental state was completely screwed up. And to top it all off, I wasn't even gaining that much fucking muscle. Now, you may be thinking what I was thinking at the time. How the fuck was I eating so much food and still barely put on any muscle? Proteina. Let me explain this in Fortnite terms. Think of your muscles as a 1v1 box fight. protein is the mats. Without the mats, you get one pumped, losing yourself the wager. No matter how good you are at flicking, you will always need mats to win. Remember when I told you that my dumbass was not tracking shit? Yeah, that bit me in the ass. So I went from one extreme, which was barely eating anything, to the other extreme, which was shoving everything in sight down my throat like the local bop after a breakup. But here's how I fixed that. I went online and found my protein goal and my calorie goal and tried to hit those every single day. This made it a lot easier to actually know what and when to eat. And then I learned how to cook. Once I finally learned my way around the kitchen, I started to meal prep. This actually saved me a lot of money in the long run. I spoke about this in a previous video, but genuinely think about it for a second. One meal from McDonald's costs $15 to $20 where I'm from. 15 to 20 fucking dollars. You know what else I could get for $15 to $20? 4 chicken breasts, a box of minute rice, and essential seasonings. Combine all of that in the right way and you will be getting 4 to 6 healthy meals, and just let me remind you one more time, for the same price as one unfulfilling meal from McDonald's that will probably make your balls shrink. Now, I'm not telling you to go down my path of eating bullshit to gain weight. I'm actually telling you this so that you can skip all of the bullshit that I had to go through, so that you can skip to the good part that actually has good gains for you. If you actually listen to what I'm saying to you, you will 100% save yourself so much time and so much money. So here's a foolproof general plan so you can actually get started. Step number 1. Get yourself familiar with a kitchen. I promise you, if you start learning how to use knives, stoves, and other useful tools inside of there, you will be able to move around with pure haste. It'll seem kind of intimidating at first, but step 2 will help ease your stress. Step 2. Go to McDonald's and make your order to go. Then finish your food and put all of the garbage inside the to-go bag that it comes with. Then go give it to a homeless person and say, I feel like blessing people today. Make sure that you record the whole thing and send it to me on Instagram. I'm joking, please don't do that. This is the real step 2. Find a good resource for easy to make, good tasting, and high protein meals. I use Panacea Palm personally. This step is going to kill all the stress that you have about the kitchen, especially if it comes in video form. If you don't use Panacea Palm, just use TikTok. I promise you, there are like millions of recipes that you can use, and just use that as a tool. Instead of just scrolling mindlessly, use TikTok as a tool to help you out. Step 3, figure out a plan. Make a plan based around your daily protein and calorie intake. See how many meals you need, how many times you need to cook per week, and just stuff around that area. As for the whole planning part, I can't really help you with that because it's your routine and I don't know it. So the best advice that I could give you is to just make it as easy and as convenient as possible to hit your protein and calorie goal every single day. Also, make sure you're eating mainly whole foods. I think I covered all bases. Yeah, my old shitty diet, my new better one, how you can build your own better diet than what you have right now, and how to make it as easy as possible. Yeah, I guess I am finished with today's video, so I guess let's get to the outro. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like, comment down below. I can't do that. That's gonna be all for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like, comment down below letting me know if you want more of these types of videos. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button and that bell notification icon if you really do mess with me. And yeah, I think that's it. Excel by force, thrive in fitness. I love you guys.